Well, hello there, Teendroid TV. I'm Mike Bates. This is the daily vlog where you can get your latest Android news. Let's get going. So, starting right off here, the really only thing I can talk about today is Nexus devices. Nexus. That's all I heard all of today. And really, it all started last night when a guy from Android and me claimed that he had a whole bunch of evidence and a whole bunch of stuff from Google saying that he knew about their Next Nexus program. I know it's hard to say Next Nexus, but anyways, let's get going into this. So the big details are, starting with an LG Optimus Nexus G, or an LG Nexus G, the title isn't, we don't know the title for sure, with the same specs as the LG Optimus G. That's going to be the first one of these new Nexus phones, except the thing is, it's not going to be just like one Nexus phone a year that Google chooses. It's going to be a bunch of Nexus phones, and they're not going to be chosen by Google. There's going to be a Nexus program where any manufacturer can make a Nexus phone if they want, as long as it follows some certain guidelines. I'm guessing that there would be like spec guidelines, there would be like build quality guidelines, there would be pricing guidelines, availability guidelines, that kind of stuff, to make sure that no OEM just took the Nexus name and trashed it. But I'm really excited about this, as you can tell, because, I mean, think about this. Just think about this for 1 second. I mean, there'd be so many phones to choose from, and not only that, I heard another rumor. You know, these are all rumors, so they're just really exciting rumors, so pay attention real quick. I also heard that maybe Google would have something kind of customizable about it, where you could choose what OEM you wanted, what skin, if you wanted a skin. I heard about that, where you could choose like if you wanted a skin or not, what skin you wanted, what specs you wanted, what version of the OS you wanted, and you could put it all together into this phone, and you get a price for it. So I mean, imagine that. People always have these lists, these long lists of super phones that they want, and imagine this, if this actually happened, you'd be able to have that, not only just a super phone, you'd be able to make your favorite super phone, the one that you wanted, the one that you laid out like, this is my dream phone. And not only that, it would be made from Google, and it would be a Nexus phone. So I mean, that would be so incredibly cool. And it's supposed to be starting off with the LG Nexus G, which will have the same specs as the Optimus G, which has an Qualcomm S4 Pro quad-core processor, which is like a thing that just blew away Quadrant when they tested it earlier this year in a developer version of the tablet, or a developer tablet. But it's really exciting, and so now the community is exploding with, oh, I've got the HTC prototype, I've got the Samsung prototype, I've got the LG prototype, I've got the Sony prototype. And so basically, as soon as these facts came to light, people started jumping up like, I have a prototype and stuff like that. Who knows if it's true, but it's really, really exciting to think that there could be that many Nexus devices at launch, and then more. I mean, it's kind of sad to think that it won't have the same sense of anticipation that it's always had, with like, oh boy, the next Nexus is going to come out next November. I wonder what kind of stuff it'll have, what version of the OS it'll debut. It's another thing, every Nexus phone probably won't debut with the newest OS, obviously, because there'll be more phones coming out. But I mean, oh man, it's exciting, guys. And the thing is, it's supposed to get revealed sometime this month. It's already October. I mean, it's nuts, guys. This is going to be really cool if this actually goes down. I mean, I am really excited, as you can tell. So, other than that, the only other thing I actually had to talk about today was, well, back when I had an iPod Touch, which was a couple years ago now, I haven't touched an Apple device like that since, nothing running iOS. And so, basically, I had a favorite game, and this game was called League of Evil. It was a side-scroller platformer, and for a long time, well, actually, still now, I have held that game with the title of the best mobile controls that I've ever touched. It's got the best controls on it that I've ever touched in a game, and so, like, ever touched in a touchscreen game. It's like, that's how tight these controls were, and it was very simple, just like left, right, BA. B was jump, A was punch, like that was it. And so, today, it got ported over to Android. Oh my goodness, and I've been wanting that ever since I got my first Android device. I'm like, oh, I want League of Evil, and it's finally on Android. So I mean, I was excited about that. I got it. It was $1 on the Play Store. If you are a side-scroller person, or someone who just wants a game, it's easy to pick up and put down because there are levels, there are different goals. It's kind of like Super Meat Boy in the fact that you move around really quickly and you have to dodge things and you die in one hit. And so you have to take out the enemies in one hit, you have to avoid the spikes, all that. There's a time trial where you're graded on 3 out of 3 stars based on your time. There's also something kind of like akin to the Band-Aid in Super Meat Boy, where there's this optional thing that you can collect, but it might, if you don't do it fast enough, it might take off your star rating. And so it's an awesome, awesome game. And if any of you are gamers out there for Android, you need to go look this up. Just look it up, try to find a video of it. They're out there. It's the same game from iOS, so if you watch an iOS video, it's okay. Oh, it's such a good game, guys. I'm telling you, go get it. So, other than that, thank you for watching the daily vlog. I'm thinking of maybe renaming the show to something a little bit more relevant to Android, maybe like the Android vlog or something like that, just to make it a little bit less confusing, so you guys don't think I'm talking about me, I'm talking about Android. I'm not talking about me. It's not like, today I had a hamburger, which I did, and I had a hot dog. But anyways, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Please like, comment, rate, subscribe. Oh my goodness, I'm saying that now. I'll stop that, I'm sorry. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Please feel free to like if you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to subscribe if you like the content. And of course, check out the channel. We've got some Galaxy Note 2 videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.